Right, we are here, man. What's up, y'all? I'm JC, and you're watching Jose Calamari. Welcome back to another video on the channel, man. Oh, bro. I don't know where to get started on this, bro. Let's just get jump into it. 2026, bro. Dating is cooked, in my personal opinion. I think dating is so flawed, it's so messed up because of social media. To be honest, bro, they all have this. Social media expose people's moves and how people are moving out here with rosters and everything. And also social media has just encouraged more people to act in ways they shouldn't act, to pull people and to live a certain lifestyle that they shouldn't, in my personal opinion, bro. And with that being said, it's all cooked. And this is getting worse and worse by the minute, bro. So with that being said, I stumbled upon this video while I was just chilling the other day, and I was just like, let's just jump into it. I was almost halfway into 2026 at this point, and let's see what the women's dating standards are in 2026, y'all. Because it's like us as dudes are most of our subscribers, bro. So when y'all click on my videos, y'all trying to see the point of view of what y'all can do and what the case may be. Let's just see if you're single in 2026, bro. Let's just see the dating, standards from these girls. And most of these videos probably a contemplation from TikTok, but this is the dating, market that we're in. And I want y'all to be aware. I think dating is cooked. I do think there are billions of girls out there, whereas there's so many people. There is a person that's right for you. They may not be in the same state you're in, may not be in the same country you're in, but there's an entire world of people to meet and spend time with and just find that perfect person that belongs to you. So don't give up on dating. I don't want no one to have that type of energy. I just want y'all to be aware of what y'all getting involved in 2026. And that's what we're jumping into this video for. Let's jump and see what the women dating standards are in 2026. Now this video runs long as freak. Just a little treat for y'all, bro. From me, Jose Calamari, you know what I'm saying? Because my reactions to this type of stuff is kind of heavy, and I'm going to react to every single second of this video. Try not to overdo it, but I'm going to react when I need to react, and something need to slide when you need to slide. Without further ado, let's jump into this thing, bro. What this girl talking about?
This list, you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a motherfucking chance.
Hello everyone, welcome back to The Social View. In today's video, women share their dating standards and explain the qualities and values that matter most to them when seeking a partner. They talk about the traits they prioritize, the boundaries they set, and the experiences that have shaped what they look for in a relationship. This video explores expectations, compatibility, and personal value, offering honest insight into how women define what they want and need from a potential partner in today's dating world.
Right.
If you a dude and you on this list, you don't stand a chance.
Okay.
You don't stand a motherfucking chance. 2026 rules and conditions. If you fall under this list, snip, snip. Number 1, if you're broke, goodbye. Nothing more unattractive than a dude that be complaining about how he don't got no money.
If you broke,
number
you should go up with finance.
It should have been number 1 if you gay. Okay, look, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but if you are on the DL and you're trying to date a woman and pretend that you're straight.
Wow. That should be automatic. It's 2026, y'all. What are we talking about?
A woman and pretend that you're straight. That's fucked up. And this happens too much. I swear, I've been there. All of my friends have been there.
Y'all picking the wrong
it's
dudes.
Sneaky. And if you on the DL, just come out of the closet, my guy. Low-key number 2 need a whole ass separate video. Okay, number 3, doesn't bring me flowers, open my car door, pull out my chair.
Okay, we're gonna shut her the fuck up right there. You don't give a fuck about the flowers. Opening the car door, pulling out the chair, that's all bullshit too. Let me show y'all why. If that junk is about the gesture about it, she doesn't give a fuck about the flowers. She's not going to keep them bitches. There's a rare few girls that probably do buy flower food and water, and you take care of the flowers after you buy them. Flowers are so gone. It's like flowers are like 1990s rom-com bullshit. I'm letting you know right now, don't you dare waste money on some flowers, bro. Because this is the type of bitch, this girl right here that's in your face, she's the type of chick that go messing with this nigga Johnny with the tattoos. He don't bring her no flowers. He bring her out to McDonald's, and after he give him the McNuggets, he hitting it from the back in his car. He don't have to bring her to the house. He don't have to call her. You know, to text her the next day. She is smiling from ear to ear, and she is telling her best friends about it in the group chat. I'm letting you know right now. This is what's going on. They don't care about the flowers. They don't care about opening the car door and all that superficial. You know, that sound good on paper, so they're saying that shit. I promise you, a dude pull up, you know, saying to a date late. He curse her out. He's toxic. He's on some bad boys, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff that's going to make her drip between her legs. She's not worrying about none of that shit, bro. So don't even let her lie to you like this.
In general, if you're not a gentleman, goodbye, good night, and goodbye, okay? Number 4, okay. Number 4, kind of the same as number 1, but if you want to, like, do a first date and it's just, like, giving broke, like, nah, bro. Like, if you pulling a, well, what do you want to do, shawty? Nah, good night, okay? Number 5, does not plan dates. I have absolutely no time for a dude that doesn't plan dates.
Like I said, that nigga Johnny can pull up the tattoos and motorcycle. He can bring her to Chick-fil-A if he wants to, bro. Get that spicy sandwich. And after that, he say he know a spot. And he can smash her behind an alleyway, bro. Behind a open public alleyway and film her getting back shots, bro. If he has it within him, with the Riz, he can do it. And it has nothing to do with, like, planning the date or any of that. He can actually, you want some Chick-fil-A grilled or spicy fried? She's going to let him know. They're going to do that, and it does not matter. She will be in the group chat praising that shit from that nigga Johnny. So don't be fooled with this bullshit she telling you.
So that doesn't she has done it already. Okay, nonchalant. If you a nonchalant kid, get out of my face, bro. I'm here for chalant boys. I want you to be as chalant as you can, okay? Bad at texting or slow replies. Bro, if you're taking more than
that's not 3
hours.
That's not a thing. Let me let you know there's no such thing as bad texting and slow replies, bro. I know we're only like 2 minutes since video and I'm still reacting to it. Just listen to me, bro. When someone tell you I'm bad at texting, that's a lie. That is a fucking lie. I don't care who you are, you're not bad at texting and slow replies. You might be like a person you might have a person that's busy enough where they have a lot to take care of and they can't necessarily get back to you when they want to. That's possible. But if a nigga want to talk to you or a girl want to talk to you, they're going to make it happen. They will text back immediately. It don't matter if it's a dude, a chick. It don't fucking matter. Listen to me, bro. There's no such thing as a bad texter. If I want to make plans with, it doesn't matter, a family member, a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, a friend, if I want to make that happen, I'm going to text them ASAP. If a person owes me money, right, and I'm like, I need that $100 tomorrow on Friday at 3 p.m., you know what I'm saying, for whatever, just for whatever, you know what I'm saying, making some shit up, bro. You think if I need that $100, you think I'm going to be a bad texter and be like, oh, it's Sunday now, I forgot, here, it's Sunday, do you have that $100 you owe me, bro? I was supposed to ask for Friday. No, bro. I'm going to have that. I mean, where's that money at? You know what I mean? There's no such thing as bad texter. If they mess with you like that and they want to be with you, they're gonna make plans with you, bro. And they're gonna text and they're gonna figure out and they're gonna call and they're gonna do everything they can to get in contact with you.
Hey, good night. Like, I don't have time to wait around for your bitch ass reply, okay? Thank you very much. Doesn't like my Instagram pics / stories. Hater undercover. Okay,
I'm not on social media like that, so bye.
Undercover, okay, this one might sound weird, but if a dude that I'm talking to, like actively talking to, is not liking my Instagram pictures and stories,
nigga, I don't be on social media, bitch. You gotta go,
because you're a hater, low-key.
And that's your problem. You're worrying about a nigga spending. What if this nigga trying to get he's trying to get bread for his family? What if he's trying to get bread for you to spend on you, bread to spend on himself, his bills? You think he has time on some real to be running through his social media and clicking, oh, you got the sundress on last Thursday? No, I'm working a double and trying to get this bread. You worry about me double tapping on a stupid photo that you didn't put 500 filters on so some niggas can be thirsting in your stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here.
Hater, okay? I don't appreciate that. Okay, number 9. If you are dumb or stupid.
You sound dumb and stupid this whole video.
I'm talking to my friends and I'm just like, bro, dude is dumb. I shouldn't be saying that about you because you're clearly given dumb. So Don't
You're
be dumb.
giving dumb
Don't
talking.
be stupid.
Just
now,
shut
y'all
up.
may think this is harsh, but if you dumb, nah, bro. Like, if you dumb, why would I want to date you? I'm gonna make a part 2 because this is getting real long, and you know the list still going, okay? Okay, I don't really make talking videos, so this is gonna be different. But these are all of the things that are immediate turnoffs for me. First, the biggest one is if they take the Lord's name in vain. I'm immediately done and I'm unadding you. Like,
okay.
You're being blocked. I'm never talking to you again. Okay, so next up, if a guy hits on me and it's like anything to do with like sexual looks, we're done.
What?
I'd rather you say like you're pretty or beautiful, like something nice.
Okay, alright, so off rip, the first thing you say, you take the Lord's name in vain, bro. Everyone has their own preferences. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that because everyone has their religion. Everyone has their thing. I'm not touching that at all. You know what I'm saying? She can do what she wants with that. The fact that she said number 1 and number 2 kinds of lines up where she's looking for a specific type of dude. I'm letting you know off rip, of a specific type of dude, just off of option 1 and 2. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they're gonna be good luck.
I hate it when they say you're fine. You're sexy.
So you don't want to do telling you sexy?
I don't know. I just, nah. Okay, and then next we have when they ask to two-man. No, this isn't high school. I'm not two-manning. I'll go on a double date, or like I'd rather them just ask me on a date, or like, you know. Anyway, there's this little hair that keeps popping out. Okay. Okay. The next one. Anytime it's past 9:30 p.m., maybe 10 p.m. And if they say come over, or like what's the move, away from you, that's where I'm moving. Like I'm not coming over. And then why am I the one that has to drive? Like, and if you ever catch me driving to you, just know I'm like, it's raps. Like, you have me at that point. I'm like, they always have to drive to me first. Let me think. Oh yeah, and then if we end up hanging out, if they're on their phone the whole time, oh my gosh. I don't care if you hop on it like here and there, like whatever. But there's been times where they're on it the whole time.
So they texting other girls, so you're not talking about doing that.
Okay, this one might be a little weird for people. If you swear a lot, I'm like done. I get it.
Bro, we already knew that junk. The way you was talking off of the first one where you say you took the Lord's name in vain, we already know what type of girl you is. The moment you said don't leave with nothing sexual on the second one, bro, we already know what type of life you living in. That's your preference. There's nothing wrong with you living like that, bro. So the fact that someone cursing a lot brings you on a turn off. We already know how she moving. Next, move on.
It's vocab. Like sometimes, like I struggle with it here and there. But if like you can't go a sentence without dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah, we already know what you're about.
No, thank you. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks
yeah, get off.
Listening.
Next girl, please.
I'm bored, so I'm going to tell you guys some of my standards I have for men in dating. First of all, I will not date you if you have any close girlfriends. If you have a girl best friend, absolutely not. You're cut. You're done. Goodbye.
Okay.
I truly believe
that I don't have any issue with that, to be honest, because it goes both ways. Let's be honest about it. A girl got a girl talking about she have guy best friends and she has a close guy friend. The nigga's he's not gay. He's a close guy friend, and you telling me any dude that's close with a chick, in my personal opinion, he's trying to crack. Unless he's like that's his sister to. There's possible chances like okay, that's like a sister to me. Then I understand. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with this person from childhood. That's only like a sister to me. I never thought about it in a romantic way. We never did anything. Yeah, I get that. I that's understandable. But at any point, if he didn't like you since childhood, or like anything like that, or this dude's talking about we just friends, this nigga's trying to crack. 9 times out of 10, he's trying to crack. Just like a dude messing around with a bunch of girls, bro. If he has a bunch of girls and best friend girls, stuff like that, unless they're like sisters to him, you know what I'm saying, in the special circumstances, this nigga only keeping girls around so he can crack at some point in time period, bro. No dude keeping a bunch of girls around, bro, unless it's options, bro. So girls shouldn't do the same thing. That's just my personal opinion. So she got a point right there.
guys are not friends with girls that they find unattractive. They are only friends with the girl if they find them attractive, meaning that if she ever admitted feelings, it'd be like, next,
facts.
if you do any...
That's facts. Dudes are not chilling with no girls, bro, you know what I'm saying, that's not attractive. You can have let's say you have a girl that's unattractive, bro, but y'all y'all are literally like love the same thing. Y'all can, let's say there's a girl that's not attractive to you, but y'all both love playing. Y'all love playing getting God of War together, or y'all love playing Call of Duty together, and y'all just on Call of Duty, bro. You know how many times you gonna play Call of Duty with that chick? You gonna play Call of Duty with her, and when you're not playing Call of Duty, you think you gonna hit her up or text her or anything? No, y'all just have one interest in common. That girl is not physically attracted. You're not physically attracted to her, but guess what? When it's time to play Call of Duty, you're gonna hit her up and say, "Let's get on that team deathmatch." And that's all it's gonna ever be. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why you keep a girl around and say friends, when you say friends, that means it's somebody that you're close with. You know what I'm saying? I know acquaintances, not somebody that you play with on the game with. You know what I'm saying? Once every 6 months when you're in the mood to play that Call of Duty. No. You say you're friends with, you trying to smash, bro. Because if someone ever do give you the opportunity going in.
Sort of drugs or have a severe drinking addiction.
Okay, she said nobody with drugs. So
I'm just glad
it's kind of a new one, bro. I mean, compared to other, you know what I'm saying? 2026.
Any sort of drugs or have a severe drinking addiction.
Okay.
You're cut. If you follow too many women on Instagram, you're cut. If you don't know them, if they're the Instagram models, the OnlyFans girls, you are extra cut. It's giving desperate, cannot do it. If you're stingy with money, you're cut. Like, I understand not wanting to be in debt, but if you're having me split the bill on a date just because you're stingy and you have the money.
I mean, okay, if you're not trying to run me up to like buy a bunch of buy a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, stuff for you, and I gotta go run around and pay for this and that, and then like, you know what I'm saying, we gotta go shopping. You just like, you're not trying to be a gold digger. I don't mind paying the bill. That's just me personally. I don't mind paying the bill. If I'm trying to take you out, whatever, it's cool. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, bro, you're not going to be on some gold digging time where it's like, okay, let me pay the bill, and then now we going shopping. I got to pay for $5,000 purses and shit like that. And you going to tell me I'm broke, and you can go ahead with that bullshit.
You're cut. This is kind of a random one, but if you don't have any friends, you're cut. Because why are you not close with anybody? Like, some people are like, oh, I like my man to be a loner, da-da-da-da-da. I don't. I feel like that's a huge red flag. Like, nobody likes you. You don't want to talk to anybody.
I guess
like,
I see where it's coming from.
You're cut. Anyways, those are some of the biggest things I look out for in men when dating. But, yeah.
Double standards I have in my relationship, I have a lot. I think all of these are fine. Number one, I have my partner's location, but he does not have mine.
Yo, skip her already. This is not even over conversation. You have his location, but he does not have yours. Do you hear that has sounds? I want you to hear what that sounds. Any dudes that get with you, they're immediately simp. There's no way you're gonna sit there and tell me that you have my location and know where I'm at, but I don't know where you're at and what you're doing. That automatically implies you're up to no good. Because why in the world do you need my location? If I'm being faithful and straight to you or whatever the case may be, why in the world do I need your location? I mean, why you need my location, but I can't have yours? Just sit down and think about how that sounds. That means you're doing something you're not supposed to. That's it.
Like, I want some privacy sometimes. I'm not doing anything bad, but I'm like, when I'm at the mall on a random Wednesday at 10 in the morning, like, no one needs to know. Anytime I'm coming home from a trip, he is picking me up at the airport, even if it's like 4 in the morning. But if it's like past 10 p.m., I'm not picking him up. Like, it could be unsafe for me to walk in the parking garage and like drive at night. So I will not be going. But he should come at any hour. I can quit my job to pursue my creative passions and hobbies. But he needs to stay in corporate, and he needs to provide stability and structure for us.
No. Do you hear what you're saying? You're literally saying it's all about me. Let me do what I want. Start with the first one. You said, he can't have my location because if I want to be somewhere at 10 in the morning, just relaxing, not doing nothing wrong, but just relaxing and freeing my mind, he shouldn't even have to know my business. And now all of a sudden, if you want to just quit everything to stop taking care of bills, the dude you messing with should be able to maintain your bills and his and stay at an important job instead of pursuing his dreams. So she just said his dreams. But if I want to stop everything and start doing a dream that I choose to do, is take A-okay. At least she keeping it 100. She say in the video, double standards. I'm not gonna say her stop it no more. At this point, she's already done it. At this point, I wouldn't mess with a girl like this. So y'all let me know in the comment section. Would y'all mess with a chick like this? I wouldn't.
Because one of us needs to have insurance. If I want to watch my show on the TV, we're watching my show and he's putting sports on his phone. I am never watching my show on my phone or my laptop. Like, I need the TV. You can use your phone. If I want to go shopping and spend money, I can do that, because being with a woman who carries herself well is literally social currency for men. Like, you can argue with the wall, but if he wants to spend his money on clothes and outfits, like, that's weird. Like, we literally just got in a fight, not a real fight, but he got some packages the other day, like some clothing packages for his bachelor party, and I literally was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you buying clothes? You don't need clothes. Like, I need clothes.
That's
you can wear
crazy.
the same thing.
I
think that this should be the normal way women should act, because the way that women have been treated their whole lives, like, it's time for the tables to be turned, for everything to be equal. I always tell people, if your man isn't doing everything, he's not doing enough. I have a lot more. Let's see where this lands, and then if you want a part 2, I'll do part 2.
Let's talk about my dating standards. So the first one would be, I don't travel to the other person. I'd expect them to travel to me on the first date, and we'd meet somewhere closer to where I live. Obviously for safety reasons, given that I'm just now meeting this person.
My hubby wanted stronger erections and daily vital nutrients. This is how he did it. Meet the all-new Sex RX Plus multi.
I live. Obviously for safety reasons, given that I'm just now meeting this person. And if he does not respect that, then I will not be continuing to.
You could be a serial killer too, but
the second one is, I don't do 50-50. If a man ever brings up the idea of 50-50 and that he agrees with it, I will not be seeing him again.
You want him to pay for everything?
I have no issue with doing 50-50 with a friend, but it will never be with someone who has interest in pursuing me.
A friend.
Number 3 is that I do expect flowers on a first date. I think it's a bare minimum thing to do, but it is very appreciated. Flowers are $5 at Walmart, Kroger, Publix.
She's not gonna do anything with them. You know, even the $5 you're spending plus gas. You know how much gas is nowadays for fucking war and shit happening. Gas is fucking outrageous. Gas going traveling, bro. You don't even know if this person, you don't get along with this person enough. Y'all didn't chat it over social media, or for most of the part, from like a dating website for so long, for so little bit, to the point where as y'all didn't got caught up enough where you just say, hey, I want to take you on a date, but we still don't know each other enough, so let me go out here and see more mannerisms of yourself. I have to still go and decide all of that while traveling to you and spending gas money, and at the same time buying you flowers that you're just going to take and take a picture of, put it on social media so you can brag in your group chat or to your little friends, your funky friends on social media, that you're not going to take care of the flowers after the fact. Okay? Because you know that nigga Johnny who was ramming you from the back after meeting you for the first 2 hours in Target, he went and ran up on you with some slick pickup line. You fell for it because you liked the way he looked and the way it sounded, his tattoos, and that nigga Johnny knocked you off, bro. After 2 hours after meeting you, bro, he hit you from the back, filmed it and everything. And he didn't buy you no flowers, and he don't care. You never heard from you again, but you want to come online spitting this bullshit for simps to come buy them flowers. Get the fuck out of my face.
Bump it up to $7, $8. But if you cannot afford that, then I know you will not be able to afford me and a relationship in itself. So you will have to go.
I don't need to afford you gold.
This one's a bit controversial, but I actually do enjoy coffee dates. I prefer them over dinner dates for a first date, especially because the whole point is to talk and get to know each other.
Exactly. So why did you buy you flowers?
I will not be able to do that. So if the conversation goes well, then I would expect to maybe do something afterwards, like go for a walk, whatever it is. But I actually do enjoy coffee dates for a first date. Now, for second dates and third dates, that's a different story. I expect something else. The last one would be, I expect communication the day before and the morning of. If you do not confirm both the night before and the day of, I will expect that it was canceled and we will not be having a date. So communication is a big one for me. And like I said, if it's not communicated, then I will not be getting ready.
If you a dude and you on this list, you don't stand a chance. Not a chance, okay?
Why you sound
like a dude yourself? If you missed part 1, you need to go back to part 1 and reevaluate yourself, okay? Part 1 ended at dumb and stupid. If you a dude and you dumb and stupid, good night, okay? Starting part 2 off with Number 10, very important. If you trying to eggplant emoji super early, date 1, date 2, date 3, date 4, you gotta go. You gotta go.
She already
you gotta
know
go because you're clearly only here for one thing, and it's pretty obvious. Number 11, if you a liar, get your bitch ass out of here. If you a liar, good night. Like, I don't got time for no lies, no little fishy stories, okay? Good night. Alrighty, if you're too young, you gotta go. You gotta go. We know that men mature later than women, and you just gotta go. You just gotta go, okay? I feel so weird because I forgot to put in my earrings, and it's just like something's off. Okay, number 13, if you're a low effort ass dude, I made a whole video about low effort ass dudes. I don't have time for you, bro. The last thing I need in my life is a low effort ass dude. And guess what we call them? We call them leads. There's a toxic chemical called lead. I think it's an element, actually. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm blonde.
You sound so dumb. You sound like
very, very.
You sound like you just listen to OnlyFans models, and you tried to like become Bad Baby, but you didn't. But you also trying to follow like Whoa Vicky. Like, you sound so stupid when you talk. Would you shut up? I'm gonna let you know right now, bro. All this shit you singing, bro, they got dudes with lists and they got priorities and shit, and you don't even get out the top 5 of what dudes wants, bro. Because the way you look and the way you talk in general, bro, it's automatically giving dumb and shit. So just, you can shut the hell up and get off of this video if you ask me.
Toxic, and it's called lead, a low effort ass dude. If you cannot dress, or if I am fearing what your next outfit will be, I just can't.
Because that's the answer.
I don't want to be embarrassed because of the fit that you pulled up to our date in. Like, I just can't do it, bro. Okay, if you're disloyal, obviously, if you're a cheater, if you're a player, you can get obvious. Far away from me. Okay, goodbye. If you got a receding hairline, that's a what's the word? That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. You gotta go, baby.
But the crazy part is,
I can't be doing no balls.
If you ask about her, bro,
no
how old she is.
Okay. To end the video, number 17, I'm sure I could make this list go to 100.
I bet.
But if you're in competition with me, if I ever feel like you're trying to compete with me as a man, you're weird. You're really, really weird. And this actually happens a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they number 2. I don't know why. I don't know.
Since men don't approach women anymore, I guess I should start going up to men. I live in a city, and literally anytime I'm walking anywhere, anytime I see a cute guy, it's always heads down, headphones in, he won't look at anyone. Literally no one is approachable anymore. No one looks at each other. Everyone's heads down, and no one's smiling or just seems happy. Literally no one's socializing. What am I supposed to do? Chase a guy down the street that does not want to be bothered and ask him if he is single? I feel like I give off the most approachable vibes.
Yeah,
I'm always
smiling,
right, looking pleasant, not looking at my phone. I don't wear my headphones. Literally never once. I've never been approached. Fucking get this. I was talking to a guy I matched with on Cuffed. We were talking on the phone. Had the fucking best conversation ever. Ghost me. He literally ghosts me. Just now, if you have like a really good phone call with a guy you matched with on a dating app like Raya, Cuffed, Tinder, or whatever, I guess you just ghost them immediately. It's funny though, like on the phone when we were talking, I asked him if he like ever approaches a girl at a bar or in the street, and he was like, no, God, no. So I guess.
You want to know why? You want to know why people dudes and stop trying to approach y'all and stuff? Because of stuff like this, because of videos like this, because y'all go on social media and talk bullshit like this of these are all the automatic no's of why y'all shouldn't blah 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 blah. And they see stuff like this and they see dudes that do approach y'all, and then y'all, it's 2026 by the way, y'all can easily pull a camera on them and make a fool out of them, make their fuel go viral and ruin their lives in an instant. That's maybe why. That's maybe why niggas don't want to approach y'all. Maybe because if the wrong person approach y'all, the dude just want to say, hey, you look beautiful today, you can honestly make him seem into some type of creep that needs to get arrested in 2 seconds off of a non-context social media post. Maybe that's why dudes don't want to be surrounded by that. Or maybe it's because the abrasive attitude you have right now with them making this video. Maybe that's why you're single right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe dudes rather just be alone than deal with that type of energy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe that was just a red flag. That men forget that they literally have the power in the situation, so that's why everyone's single.
Let's talk about some of the rules that I have for the men in my life. I will not drive a man anywhere. If we're going somewhere together, he can come pick me up. If I have to drive myself there, then I'm just going to go somewhere alone. I don't pay for anything for a man. I won't pay for dinner. I won't pay for movie tickets. I won't pay for gifts. I do not buy anything for a man. If I'm going to pay for my own dinner, I'm going to eat it alone. I would much rather eat my dinner by myself. The fact that I'm allowing him to be in my presence. If I go to dinner with a man, I expect for him to pay for me.
Do y'all hear what the amount of, like, what Simpson did to the world, bro? She think that she is the end all be all. She says, I'm allowing. Who the fuck are you? You look like a nigga. Do you have any breasts, bitch? You're wearing a whole robe. I don't see no titty outline in this whole fucking thing. The fact that you got the audacity to be like, oh, a nigga should be so fucking just paralyzed and thank God that I'm giving him my time and stepping in front of him. Bitch, you have so much makeup on. That shit probably wipe off, bro. With one napkin, 7 layers come off, and you look like a fucking monster. I can tell right now. You probably a dude. You probably a whole dude underneath that, bro. Fake ass curls and wig. I'm not even gonna roast her like that. It's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But you got all the fucking words and see, you got all the life lessons. But you sitting here single. Go sit up in your house single, pay for yourself, and have a happy life.
Dinner for me.
Go sip your tea and have a happy life.
Excuse me, you're reading wrong.
You're crazy to me.
Show me your book. I'm gonna take a picture.
My dinner for me. I don't give men my phone number. I don't give men explanations. I don't give men straight answers. I don't answer most of men's questions. I require men to ask the question over and over and over again for me to identify whether or not they're actually serious about wanting to know the answer and to know more about why they want to know the answer. Sometimes men ask questions just as an ego validation to get you to answer them.
Ego validation. No, I want to know if you're single, if you're ready Saturday so I can take you out. Oh no, bro. I just want to know if you're available Friday. Because if I'm available Friday, you're available Friday. No, I'm working Friday. I want to know if you're available Saturday. If I can take you out. What do you mean? This chick, she wants to be the Riddler from Batman. No, nigga, it's a simple question. Let me know yes or no. And I know, like, they projecting, like, they're just not all females. Just not all females. They find the worst TikTok clips they can of the most stupid, brain-dead, brain-rotted social media chicks they can find. They're putting this in contemplation. I get it. I understand, bro.
Standards are so fucking high with men, and it's because of my dad. This is pretty much the reason I broke up with my exes. Every single one of my exes has always been like, oh, you can't compare me to your dad, you know?
You can't.
Yeah, I can. I just came home from a holiday, and look what he's done. No, I didn't ask. He's just done this as a man that cares for me. I'll show you exactly what he's done. He's come to my toilet. He's done a full deep clean. I can smell the bleach still. Didn't ask for it. And let's walk. There's my suitcase. Literally just walked in. He's painted my wall because it was this fucked blue that I hated. He's come twice, painted my wall. Mind you, he lives 30 minutes away. Done my outdoors. He's gotten rid of...
Okay, let me stop you right there, okay? Your dad, okay, he brought you into this world. Your dad has the right to feel any way he wants about you. If he wants to spoil you until he dies, that's his choice, okay? Your father, okay, if you ask me, it was time for him to make you do this stuff on your own. If you can't do this stuff on your own, and he wants to do that, that is your father. Okay? He has the choice to spoil you and do what he wants to do. If you ask me, I would have been like, you're doing this yourself. You might be his only daughter, and he might love you to death, so he just want to do everything to make you happy. If that's him, and that's his joy, let him have that. But guess what? Other man is not your father. You're not daddy's little girl forever. You're going to be someone's wife, okay? If you don't know what that comes with, or you don't want to deal with the stuff that comes with that, try to be daddy's girl forever. But guess what? And I don't wish this, or not say nothing bad or being mean, but guess what? Daddy can't be there forever. It's just life we live in. Everyone has to come to an end of their road. They won't be there forever. And when it comes down to it, either you can find a boy that's going to do everything your daddy does and for the rest of your life, or you're going to have to move on and realize that daddy's just spoiling you because maybe you're the only daughter he has.
All the shit fucking leaves, all the dead leaves that I had, clean that area. Fucking legend. All my mirrors have been completely, look how clean that is. All my mirrors have been wiped and cleaned. Look at this.
Okay, your dad bored.
Clean. I have not asked for any of this once further. Carpet has obviously been vacuumed. Same as the floor's been vacuumed.
Why do I have to come here every time I live 30 minutes away and do all that?
Fully washed my sink. Like, look at the shininess on that. Then we come to the fucking living room,
she don't want to do
and he's got the watering plant out. He's watered everything, and I just want to reiterate, I didn't ask for any of this. He's done this because he fucking loves me, and he's done this because he's a hardworking man that goes above and beyond for the women in his life. So, I don't want to date your crusty fucking son. I don't want to date a man that doesn't want to do these tasks around the house, or doesn't want to cook, or doesn't want to clean, or doesn't want to go to work. And don't get me wrong.
Do you hear what you're saying, bro? Your dad is choosing to do that and live his life in that type of lifestyle. You cannot put that on everyone else's body.
I do this shit for myself. I look after myself. I have 2 jobs. I clean my house all the time. But a man that can compliment this kind of stuff is the type of man I'm looking for, not someone that I'm going to be mother to. Dad has made my...
No, nigga, you're not being a mother. You're being a spoiled little girl, okay? Your dad's cleaning. And if you said you're cleaning just like your dad's doing and doing all this stuff like he's doing, then it shouldn't be a problem. Yes, I have no problem with being with you. And yes, if I have time and the energy and we're in a relationship together and we're living in that same spot simultaneously together, sure, let me do all this stuff. Clean out the things, get the plans done, all that junk. And when I can't get to it and I'm at work, you do the same. And it's a mutual thing. That's no issue with that. But me just jumping in and doing all this stuff because you feel like it is an automatic job of mine to take care of your stuff and you're not going to lift a finger because your daddy did it for you, you have it messed up to Jose Calamari, okay? Not JC.
Standard of men so fucking high. I'm scared I'm never going to find someone that's going to match his efforts.
You're not.
If I were single, these would be my bare minimum standards for a husband.
Single. She's
he has to be college educated. He needs to have at least a bachelor's degree because I have a bachelor's degree, so why shouldn't he? College was literally invented for men. Not to mention couples with the same level of education have lower rates of divorce, especially if it's higher education. He cannot have any debt. Yes, it's a privilege that I didn't have any debt, but why would I kick that privilege in the face and throw dirt at it? He had to have a good relationship with his parents because I have a very good relationship with mine. Yes, this is something that is not in his control, so it is maybe unfair to you, but I dated men who had bad relationships with their parents, and boy, were they jealous of me. Never marry a man who is jealous of you about anything. He needed to have been in at least one actual long-term, at least a year-long relationship before me. There's a lot of reasons for that one, so I'll make a second video if you want to know my reasons why, and none of them have to do with training a man. Oh my god. Training a man is not real. He's not doing it because he wants to at that point. And the last time I dated was 2016, so I was not going to date a man who was going to vote my rights away. And if you're wondering, yes, my husband met all of my standards. If your standards are not considered too high, believe me, they are way too low.
Okay,
my friends say I have really high standards, so here's my cut list. And also, I expect these to go both ways. Don't serve God, you're cut. If you don't put God first, you're cut. If you raise your voice at me, you're cut. I think your friends are a reflection of you, so if you don't have good friends, you're cut. If you don't have your own independence, like we can't do our own things, you're cut. If you're inconsistent, you're cut. If you don't open doors, you're cut. If you don't like to travel, you're cut. If you don't have a job or not a hard worker, you're cut. If you're nonchalant, you're cut. If you drink, do drugs, smoke, vape, or go to parties, you're cut.
Okay, so all the things you're saying so far, that's just personal preferences, bro. Can't get mad at that. I don't have nothing to say about all the things you said so far. And if she finds someone of those fit those molds, then hey, that's perfect for her, bro. Maybe there's somebody out there that's doing those exact things she's saying. But so far, she's not saying anything outrageous, in my personal opinion.
If you can't communicate, you're cut. If you're disrespectful towards family, wait staff, or any kind of adult, you're cut. If you cuss, especially towards me, you're cut. If you don't read your Bible every day, you're cut. If you're lazy,
personal preference.
If you're a negative / like glass half empty person, you're cut. If you don't buy me flowers, you're cut.
Yeah,
I don't need a man to buy me
flowers.
flowers, but I wouldn't date one who doesn't. Don't
Yeah,
get along with my
flowers.
friends and family, you're cut.
Good point,
If you don't
though.
like working out or trying to better yourself, you're cut. If you don't bear the fruits, you're cut. If you don't pray,
she's
you're cut.
clearly
If you
with
lack
religious,
emotional
bro.
maturity, you're cut. If you're disrespectful towards women, you're cut. If you're not kind-hearted, you're cut.
She's clearly
If
got
you're
the religious
lustful in
thing
any
on.
way, you're cut. If
She's
your
really-
words
she's
don't match your
running
actions,
religious,
you're cut.
really religious
If you don't
with it.
believe in waiting till marriage, you're cut. If you don't capitalize the G and
Now here's the thing: is she's talking about waiting till marriage. She looks like the girl that plays the loophole card. You know what I mean? The loophole card when you get wrapped into it is like, well, we gotta wait till marriage, but it doesn't say you can. So you can put it in another hole because that doesn't say anything about that in the Bible. She looks like she's one of those. So don't believe that shit. But I'm gonna let her keep going. I ain't got nothing wrong with it. I have no issue with what she's saying. That's all her personal preference. And if she finds some dude that can do it, good for you, bro. So I'm saying.
God, you're cut. If you don't date to marry, what are you doing? But you're cut. If you don't go to church, you're cut. If you won't do a Bible study with me, you're cut. If you talk bad about other people, you're cut. Why are we bringing people down? If you actively use Snapchat over messages, you're cut. If you cannot plan a date, you're cut. If you can't apologize when you're wrong, you're cut. And if God isn't your first priority, you're cut.
It's personal preference. Can't get mad at that. What the?
Apologize when you're wrong, you're cut. And if God isn't your first priority, you're cut.
All right, next.
2026 dating ins and outs. If you're unemployed, cut. If you vape, cut. If you're a Trumpy, Zionist, MAGA, that vibe, cut.
Politics,
I'm
too.
not expecting us to agree on every
Wow.
single political issue, but there are certain stances that reveal your morals and your character, and that's just something that we do need to align on, so cut. Everyone has insecurities, but if you are an insecure person, as in like you're constantly bringing other people down and like taking jabs and just in this negative state of mind, cut. Similar to the politics take, if you don't agree that we live under a patriarchy, cut. If you don't see how the patriarchy impacts like women and men, then reveals that you're not really curious about how women experience the world. And if you're not curious about that, then why are you dating in the first place? A little specific, but if your explore page or your algorithm is like lustful, cut. No talking stages. We can get to know each other, but I'm giving you like a 2-month limit before we have a conversation about like what this is and blah blah blah. If we are in this like getting to know each other dating stage, I get the slightest sense that there's some sort of like game being played. You start treating me like an option, like acting nonchalant, or if I just like feel confused about where your head's at, cut. Confusion means no. If your apartment looks like a frat apartment, cut. I'm not your mother. I'm not going to clean up after you. I'm not going to teach you how to clean and maintain an apartment either. If we have a date but you don't follow up day up, no date, you're cut. If we are going on a date but you don't have a plan for it, cut. I'm not even going on that date. And if I am on that date and I find out you don't have a plan, I'm leaving that date. A little more specific for me, but I'm Turkish, so I grew up with like a certain culture. I have found in my past experience that it's very hard for me to date American men, or just men that haven't really experienced a culture other than like the one in America. Obviously, I'm not immediately eliminating all American men, but really approach with caution because there are certain like values that we will just never align on. If I can't envision you interacting with my grandmother in the village, then I don't think it's really going to work out for us long term.
We got some scary.
Okay, bro, that's it for this weekend video, man. They got me going to our next video, bro. But yeah, this video ran long, bro. 40-something minutes, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, bro. Do y'all think that all those girls was right what they saying, bro? Do y'all think that just saying you should listen to all of what these girls saying in their list, bro? Or do you think that some of the stuff they were saying was crazy and that it's just bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Call them out on the comment section below, bro. Not on some like hating women shit, but just like if it's something you agree with, let me know in the comment section below. If it's something you disagree with, also let me know in the comment section below, bro. So we can have a conversation about it, you know what I'm saying? Dating in 2026 with all this stuff going on, I don't know. I don't think it's like y'all let me know what y'all think about it, bro. I think it's cooked, bro, because it's just like people be having these checklists they want to go through, bro, and then you don't hit the certain checklist, bro, whatever the case may be, then you screwed, bro. But that's just, I guess that's just, anyways, with that being said, bro, I'm JC, or Josie Calamari. Until next time, guys. Later.